you want to know a simple free mod that you could do to your RAM? Add a drag script to make it go a lot faster, to run a better time pretty much. Very simple and very easy for you to do and straightforward. So what's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Happy Sunday. Do you want to know a simple free mod that you could do to your RAM? Add a drag script to make it go a lot faster, to run a better time pretty much. Very simple and very easy for you to do and straightforward. So what's going on, guys? Today I'm going to be telling you guys exactly the easiest way that you could run better time with your RAM. Add a drag script. So first thing first, we all know these trucks, they weigh a lot, and a lot of people have their own personal opinion about Ram truck, and pretty much they have their own personal opinion about pretty much everything about these trucks. So I'm going to be telling you guys, like, this is a very straightforward, easy, anybody with a common sense would think about doing stuff like this to run a better time. With me personally, I do not put it out there. I do not drag race with my truck. At some point I'm going to get there though, but that's part of the plan. But I'm just going to show you guys just to be able to help you get a better, faster time at a drag script if you want to run better times. I believe these trucks, they were just pretty much both like bolt-ons and stuff like that. Nothing crazy. They've run like probably high 13-ish, 14. I don't know. I'm just putting out numbers out there, but I'm pretty sure it's somewhere around there. And like I say, the biggest thing is the weight issue. They weigh too much, and sometimes you could do a whole lot to them. Like, you could do a bunch of heavy mods to it, and some of the simple things that a lot of people tend to not really pay too much attention to, because I mean, I could understand if you just started in a game of drag racing, pretty much, whatever, you just started drag racing. This is something I do understand that most people wouldn't think of or would want to do. But those that have been in the game for quite some time will know, like, okay, this is pretty much, I know this, and this is the way for you to go if you want to run better time. Like, you could do like a whole bunch of mods to your truck, and you're not running that time, you're not running a better time, is because 9 times out of 10, the weight, these trucks, like I said, they weigh like a ton. These trucks weigh a ton. So it's definitely something that you got to understand. So the first thing I'm going to talk about that you could do to your truck, this is something I wouldn't really recommend to I wouldn't really recommend to do, because if that was me, I wouldn't really do it unless I'm like a hardcore straightforward. Like your car is like a truck that you don't drive, you don't daily drive it. You just pretty much on a track 24/7 and get into business. But if you use your truck as a daily driver and then you want to drag race every now and then, I wouldn't really recommend you doing that. But you could do it, but it's a little bit risky. So most people would know what this is. So what this is the your cold air intake, your air filter, whatever you want to call it. So these truck pretty much the stock cold air intake. So pretty much all you got to do is take this, pop those little push pins on the side, and then pretty much you gotta just take the air filter that's inside of it, take that out, and then close it back out. You only want to do this. You pretty much only want to do this if you on, like if you on a Dragstrip, but if you driving your car as a daily, don't never do this because this could cause some kind of harm to your car. So I wouldn't really recommend you doing that. And that's just like one of the things you could do. And then another thing that you could do is, I know like the stock pretty much radiator fan that's on here, or whatever you want to call it, but that fan, like the ones that's on the V6, you could switch. You could take the ones that come on this on your truck, which is if you have the 5.7 Hemi V8, those ones you can swap it out for the V6 fans. I believe those does run a lot better, or they create more power for your car. That's another thing you could do. So yeah, guys, like I just showed you guys, I wouldn't really recommend you do this only if you really about trying to gain, trying to beat, like, trying to make a better time, and you only at the Dragstrip and you want to be able to get that time. Like I said, you can do that temporary and just, you'll be good. But if you doing this, do not do this. If you driving your truck, daily driving it, do not do that. That's not really something I would really recommend. But like I said, if you got to do it, whatever you got to do when you're at the track, you want to get that time, this and that, go ahead and do it. And the next thing I want to talk about is, so as you guys can see, I got the back seat still pretty much intact. And I also have this right here, the middle console. So these two things I'm going to talk about. So another big thing that you could do that a lot of people probably, if you, like I said, if you drag race, I'm pretty sure you already do this. But if you like new in the game, this and that, and you want to get some lose some weight, lose some weight reduction, whatever, this and that, pretty much your back seats, you can easily bolt those off, take them off. Your middle console, like I showed, you can easily be able to take that off. It's all simple. Like if you don't have, this is a 2014 Dodge Ram 1500 Express blacked out edition. So mine is not fully like has like the whole console middle part, whereas like the shift knob is on there. You know what I'm talking about? Let me show you guys a picture. Okay, so if you have yours that doesn't have none of that, it will be easy for you to take off. But if you have like the whole middle thing, or like that whole middle piece that's on I know for a fact the sports, they have like the whole middle console. That might be a little bit of pain in the ass to be able to take out. But if you take out that two thing, because your center console, I believe, weight probably at least like 50, 40 pounds. Your back seat probably somewhere around there, or a little bit higher. And you got to think, you taking those two things out, and also your front seat on the passenger side. If you take that off, pretty much you have a full-on race car. You don't have to. That's like majority of the weight that's adding up to, making your truck not make that much time, make a better timing, pretty much. It's those three things. And then another thing is that you could do is to remove your bed liner, remove your tailgate. All right, so it's simple. All you got to do, mine's a little bit dirty, so all you got to do is pop that out, and then pop the screws. So all you got to do, pop the screws out over there, both sides, that, and then you pop that out. And then mine is I wouldn't really say that this weighed too much, but it's plastic, so you easily remove that. Same thing, you move your whole tailgate. This weighed about probably like 50 pounds, I said. So with what I just showed you guys, my bed liner is plastic, but I still add a little bit of weight to it. And if you move your tailgate, those things weigh, they almost like the same weight as your seats. So if you could remove your seats, your center console, your tailgate, if you got a bed liner, you remove that. And then those four things, I said those four things are like the main things that I say you could move. Or if you really want to do a little bit more, which is not really necessary, is your door panel. Just like the plastic part, you could move from all four doors and stuff like that. You see me, I have a crew cab, so it's on all four of them. If you got a single cab, you could do the same thing. All you got to do is just remove this one seat, which is the one on the passenger side, and then your center console. But those are all like simple, common sense things that if you have like, you got some real stuff on your truck, like some heavy upgrade stuff, and you really want to be about going fast, making some good time with your Ram 1500, this is like the best way to go about it. And this is how you could really take some weight off your truck, like pretty much. And then one thing I pretty much say too is, which is really not like a big deal, like your steering wheel, you can upgrade your steering wheel to like I said, this is something you got to think about too. If you're doing this, if you like full on use your car as a drag race car, then your steering wheel, you could definitely take that off. And these steering wheels have like, obviously it has an airbag in there. You could get one of those race wheels for your truck, whatever, something more like a race car setup, pretty much. That's only if you do not use your car as a daily driver like me, and you full on just drag race with it. And I know for a fact, I'm gonna try to show you guys like a clip where this incredible Hemi I follow on Facebook, I mean not Facebook, but YouTube, that's his YouTube channel name. He does like, we have the same, pretty much the same year Dodge Ram 1500, pretty much the same thing, and it's a full race truck pretty much. And he'll show like, it's clips where he showed pretty much everything that he did to be able to run out there. I believe he run like probably 10s or something like that, I'm not sure, high 10s or something, I'm not too sure though. But he, I'll show you guys some clips. And
that, I know some people say, why are you racing a heavy truck? Why are you racing a Ram? I always say to each their own. This truck is in my opinion, pretty fast for a truck. The best I've done is a 1220. And I put a shit ton more mods in this truck this year alone. So we're going to try and get that 11-second pass. But quad cab Rams, crew cab Rams. Easiest thing to do, remove the back seat. It weighs about 80 pounds. 75 to be exact. Bolts here, a couple bolts there. It lifts up off these hooks. over there and over there. You lift it up. Have someone help you, because I've done.
That's what you really could do for your Dodge Ram 1500 if you really want to get some weight reduction and make a better time at the track. And pretty much it's all simple basic things. Like I was saying, it's all simple basic things. Anybody could be able to figure that out. So I'm just sharing it with you guys so you guys could be able to, I don't know, it might help somebody, it might not. So let me know what you guys think, man. Definitely give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. So I got stuff planned for this truck and I got stuff planned for my channel. So I need you guys to support me, help this channel out so we can go up, man. Appreciate it. Happy Sunday. Peace out.